The world was not always shrouded in darkness. There was a time when the sun bathed the earth in its golden rays, a time before the cataclysm. The cataclysm plunged the planet into an unending night. Strange, shadowy creatures emerged, drawn to the fear and despair. Humanity's hope dwindled with each passing day. The creatures thrived in the absence of light. Cities transformed into desolate ruins. Yet a glimmer of hope emerged. Ancient towers, known as Lightkeepers, stood defiant. These structures emitted a radiant energy, repelling the creatures. However, the Lightkeepers began to fade. Their power waned with time. Humanity teetered on the brink of despair. In a remote corner of this desolate world, atop a windswept plateau, stood the last functioning Lightkeeper. It was a beacon of hope in the unending darkness, a testament to humanity's resilience. Within its towering walls, a lone figure toiled tirelessly, the weight of a dying world resting on his shoulders.
My name is Kai.
Kai was an engineer, his mind a repository of forgotten knowledge passed down through generations. He understood the intricate workings of the Lightkeeper, the delicate balance of energy and technology that kept the darkness at bay. He had dedicated his life to maintaining this last bastion of hope, knowing that its survival was synonymous with humanity's. Kai's days were a monotonous cycle of repair and maintenance, his hands calloused, his face etched with the weariness of his burden. He rarely ventured beyond the Lightkeeper's walls, the outside world a terrifying expanse of unknown dangers. Yet, he never allowed despair to consume him. The flickering light of the Lightkeeper, the gratitude in the eyes of the people it protected, fueled his resolve.
One fateful day, a tremor shook the Lightkeeper, its once steady light stuttering like a dying ember. The energy source, the heart of the tower, was failing.
Panic clenched at Kai's heart. He knew what a dying Lightkeeper meant, the encroaching darkness, the resurgence of the shadows. He had to find a new energy source, and quickly. Ancient texts, passed down through generations of Lightkeepers, spoke of a hidden reserve, a place where the ancients stored their most powerful energy cores. It was a perilous journey, fraught with danger, a journey that no one had dared to undertake in centuries. But for Kai, it was the only hope. Armed with his knowledge and a flickering lantern, Kai stepped out into the consuming darkness. The world beyond the Lightkeeper's protective field was a chilling, alien landscape. The air hung heavy with the scent of decay and fear.
The air, it feels like it's pressing down on me. I have to keep moving.
Strange, luminescent plants illuminated the path, their glow casting eerie shadows that danced and writhed like living things. The creatures of shadow lurked in the darkness, drawn to the light emanating from Kai's lantern. He could sense their presence, feel their cold, malevolent gaze upon him. They were drawn to the light, yet repulsed by it, their forms shimmering and distorting as if in pain.
I can feel them, watching. I can't let them stop me.
Kai pressed onward, his heart pounding in his chest. He followed the ancient maps, their markings barely visible in the dim light of his lantern. He navigated treacherous ravines, crossed desolate plains, the silence broken only by the howling wind and the distant screeches of nocturnal creatures.
Almost there. I can do this.
After what felt like an eternity, Kai stumbled upon a sight that sent shivers down his spine. A colossal metal door, etched with ancient symbols, stood before him, barring his path. It was the entrance to the energy core vault, a place spoken of in hushed whispers. As he approached the door, it shuddered, as if awakening from a long slumber. The symbols on the door glowed with an eerie light, and a mechanical voice boomed through the air, echoing through the cavern.
Only those who are worthy may enter.
A towering figure materialized from the shadows, its metallic body gleaming in the dim light. It was the Guardian, a mechanical protector tasked with safeguarding the energy cores. Its eyes, twin orbs of pulsating energy, fixed on Kai, scrutinizing his every move.
You seek the power to fuel the Lightkeeper, but power comes at a price. Are you willing to pay it?
I am. I have to be.
The Guardian presented a series of trials, each testing Kai's resolve. He faced his deepest fears and emerged stronger. The Guardian deemed him worthy. The massive door opened, revealing a chamber of glowing orbs. These were the ancient cores, pulsating with power. Kai selected one, its energy resonating with him. The Guardian spoke, its voice tinged with sadness.
This power comes at a great cost. To wield it, you must become one with it.
Kai hesitated, understanding the sacrifice. To save his people, he had to sacrifice himself. He looked back at the path he had traveled. He thought of the people he would save. With a heavy heart, Kai made his choice. He embraced the core, dissolving into light. A blinding flash filled the chamber. The Guardian faded back into the shadows.
For them, for the light.
Back at the Lightkeeper, the tremor ceased. The stuttering light surged back to life, burning brighter than ever before. The people who had huddled in fear emerged from their homes, their faces turned towards the rejuvenated Lightkeeper, tears of joy streaming down their faces. The darkness had receded, pushed back by a surge of pure, radiant energy. Though Kai was gone, his sacrifice had not been in vain. He had given them more than just light. He had given them hope. The memory of his sacrifice, his courage and his selflessness became a beacon, guiding them through the darkness, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. Generations would pass, and the story of Kai, the last Lightkeeper, would be told and retold, his name whispered with reverence and gratitude. The Lightkeeper, fueled by his essence, stood as a symbol of hope, a monument to a hero who had given everything to bring back the dawn. His sacrifice served as a constant reminder that even in the darkest of times, a single spark of courage can ignite a world.